David Mastermontari is a horse that everyone's been talking about since his first win in Australia. He's here now getting ready for his first run in Hong Kong. How do you think he'll get on?
Look, I think he'll run well. He'll love getting on the grass. His trials have been at Happy Valley and on the dirt. But I think pretty good, and he's a lovely big horse who should have a good future in Hong Kong.
How's he settled in on all of those sort of things here?
Really well. Yeah, he's a massive horse. He's just under 1,300 pounds, and so he eats all his feed, and his coat looks fantastic.
How forward have you got him for this first up run?
He's had the benefit of 3 trials, so there's nice improvement left in him, but he's a big horse, but I think he's done enough work to say it wouldn't put you off.
And what about the draw for Sunday with him?
Yeah, that's a bit average, but in his Australian racing pattern, he used to like to take his time and join in late and would probably keep it the same.
As far as overall targets for him, is he a sprinter or would you potentially get towards a 4-year-old series with him?
We're keeping options open. He races like he'll get further, but sometimes sweeping sprinters, that's what they are. He'll be kept to sprinting initially, but maybe the mile is in the back of our mind if he wins a couple of sprints.
Yeah, he's a beautiful horse. We've always held him in very high regard. He took a while to come to hand this year, but you'll see him out on the track. He's very well made, very strong colt, and he was very impressive when he won the Grand Prix de Paris Arc Trials weekend. And his Breeders' Cup run, he wasn't beaten far in what was a messy sort of a race. So look, obviously there's only the 7 in there. Big Sultan always runs his race. But look, he would look to have a solid chance in that race.
John, Hotking Prawn, second on the sprint last year, 12 months on. How do you think he's going?
He seems to be going very well. He's had plenty of time to get ready for the race and no interruptions. He's been in pretty good shape. A couple of races. His third run back from a break. He should be in good order.
Given last year that he went to the race second up after he'd just come back from that colic surgery, this time you've got that extra run into him. Would you say he's going better this time around?
Well, no, you can think that, but I mean, on the day you'll find out if his results are any better. He ran second, and he ran a very brave race. I think he ran well again.
And since that win in the Jockey Club sprint, were you happy with the way that he trialled?
He's done well. He seems good at home. He's healthy and sound, and he's pretty good shape. His trial was, a normal trial for him. They don't run a fast time, but he looked good. He looked strong, and it appears that he's got a good gait, and he should get every chance.
John, Waikouku in the mile, just can you explain what the issues have been that have prevented him from racing, getting a lead-up run into this year's mile?
He had a temperature, and that sort of took a while for him to get over that. And he seems to have taken no harm from it. He looks in pretty good shape. He's in good order. He's done well.
Were you pleased with the way that he trialled last Friday on the dirt?
Yeah, he trialled well. It's only his second trial, but he goes into the race probably lacking a run, but he'll still acquit himself well, I'm sure.
You've done this before, winning the Hong Kong Mile fresh up, of course, with Glorious Days. That was before my time here, John. How would you line Glorious Days and Waikuku up? Are they similar types of horses at all?
No, you couldn't compare the two horses, and their approach to racing is completely different and training. But Waikuku's been already proven to be a top-class horse, and his quality, I'm sure, will help him as he goes along. But he's in good shape, and I think he'll run a good race.
How confident I was. His last one, I was very impressed with him. I'm sure his form is holding up very good, or even better. I believe he has an excellent chance in this race. He has some health issues, that's why. and now he's free from any health issues. I'm sure he's a different horse now, as we can see. That's the only problem with him. He did have some health issues. That's why he did not perform.
Shadow Hero David, he was a bit unlucky on debut here, wasn't he?
Yeah, look, he missed the start. He got in traffic and he had an easy run all the way down the straight. I think he had plenty to offer, but no run. It might be a blessing. You know, sometimes a really hard first up run they don't second up, but I don't think he'll have the case of the second ups. He'll be better for the second run than the first.
And you said that leading into that first up run, so do you feel like he's a winning chance on Sunday?
We hope so, yeah. He's got a good gait. He won't want to begin like he did the other day, but if he all things go right, he's a class horse at his at his Group 1 winning distance, so I'll be disappointed if he's not right there.
And the Summit brings some really good form from France. This is his first run in Hong Kong, and what's he been like since he's come under your care?
He's just had the 2 trials. I thought both trials he got a big tick. Didn't have much luck in his last trial. He's a horse we'd initially planned to run in 2 weeks' time, and he got in because of the reserve. Look, from the gate, we've got Joe, which is really lucky for a reserve. We'll let him relax early, and he'll be doing his best work late. You know, he's a runner-up in a French Derby and runner-up in a French Guinea, so that's pretty classy if it converts.